The long-awaited budget Google Pixel 6a recently got launched. But here's the thing. This phone is actually so cool at the price that I just can't tell you. I mean, this is the first time Google showed that they are really serious about the smartphones. But there is a big problem. The Pixel 6a actually is a scaled down variant of the Pixel 6, which is also a scaled down variant of the Pixel 6 Pro. Now the problem starts here like this. The Pixel 6a is almost similar to the Pixel 6. So where is actually it's different? First and foremost thing, there is a price difference, and that's a huge difference. The Pixel 6 starts at $599, where even though you can get it for cheaper now, but the Pixel 6a starts at $449, which is even lower than the current price of the Pixel 6 in any way. Then what is exactly the difference that you should look for? Well, the screen. The screen here is slightly smaller, but it's still not smaller, 6.1 inch to be exact. Where the Pixel 6 has the similar kind of bezel display, but it's a 6.4 inch display. So the difference isn't that much, but there is a difference. But the biggest difference would be in the screen smoothness. All I'm talking about the refresh rate. The Pixel 6a has 60Hz screen, which is actually really disappointing, because if you look at the phones at the price, they are offering at the very least 90Hz at the price. So yeah, Google should have made it a 90Hz display, but yeah, whatever. The Pixel 6 on the other hand has the high refresh rate, 90Hz. Now, there are typical differences like the RAM. The Pixel 6a has 6GB only, while the Pixel 6 has 8GB. The Pixel 6a also has 12.2 megapixel main camera, which is actually kind of like tried and tested camera. Pixel phones have been using that camera sensor for a very long time, so it's a good camera sensor, no doubt. But the Pixel 6 has much more capable 50 megapixel main camera. Now as for the other things, the Pixel 6a sadly doesn't have wireless charging, which is kind of really disappointing at that price. Why no wireless charging? Come on, Google. Now as for the design, the Pixel 6a follows almost the same design of the Pixel 6, so there is no such difference aside from the camera bar, because it has smaller sensors, that's it. Other than that, the difference between their screens and bezels are like minimal. They are almost similar looking. Now in terms of performance, one thing that is good is that Google is somewhat following Apple's footsteps. What I mean by that, they have the flagship chip inside the smaller little phone, just like the iPhone SE 2022. But here, iPhone SE 2022 is like an iPhone 8, so it doesn't have a good design either. But here, Google Pixel 6a has at least a better looking design. But it also offering the same Tensor chip, which is kind of cool. I like it. And it also has capabilities like Magic Eraser, but yeah, some of the software features are kept exclusive for the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro. So yeah, the Pixel 6 will offer more software features than the Pixel 6a, but that's to be expected. Now I know the Tensor chip isn't as powerful as Qualcomm's alternatives, but if you look at the price, well then it does really make sense, a lot more than you think. So in the Pixel 6 Pro it might not make sense, but in the Pixel 6a it does. Now if you look at the Pixel 6a's camera, yeah, it has a slightly different design, but this is the design that will actually debut on the higher end models with the launch of the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro, and we have already seen a lot of photos, videos of it, even Google revealed them too. So if you want to know more about the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro, you can check out this channel. Now the Pixel 6a comes with slightly smaller battery than the Pixel 6, definitely because it's a smaller phone, 4410 mAh battery compared to 4614 mAh battery inside the Pixel 6. But that doesn't mean it is better in terms of battery life. It's just a spec difference, that's not a reality. But the Pixel 6a will only support maximum of 18 watt charging, while the Pixel 6 can go up to 30 watt, which is still not even a great 30 watt either. Now aside from these all information, we don't have a lot more information on the Pixel 6a at this moment. But yeah, the Pixel 6a is coming on 28th of July. So yeah, we will get to know about the phone even more. But here is one thing that at the end I will say is that Google didn't clarify how many software updates, the major Android updates they're gonna provide. They talked about the security updates that is of 5 years, which is a good thing, like 5 years of software updates. Like security updates are great, but what about the major Android updates? They actually didn't talk about that. Why? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. and thank you for listening to me this long. I appreciate that.
So finally, my latest Wave 2 series wallpaper pack is here. It is by far my best creation. This
where
pack
you're gonna
has
find a
12
lot more
different
tech news
very
way
high
faster than these
resolution
videos.
wallpapers,
And
custom-made for
definitely do
modern
hit the like
desktops,
button and do
tablets,
subscribe this
and
channel as well.
smartphones.
Until
You
the
can
next
visit my
one,
website,
bye and take care.
joinlabby.com to check out.